We would like to welcome Rick Shear, one of Lima, Ohio's 2010 superstars, and we have some questions. We'd like to tell his story a little bit. First, Rick, what kind of results did you see by being a member of Total Solution?
I've lost 130 pounds and 119 3/4 inches. That's almost 10 feet I've lost off my body.
Amazing. Now, as being part of the Total Solution, what kind of foods were you able to eat?
I was able to enjoy pizza. I'm still enjoying pizza 3 times a week. I had macaroni and cheese, hamburgers and French fries and all kinds of things that you just enjoy on a normal basis. I thought when I came in here I was going to be stuck on cardboard food for the rest of my life, and it just isn't the case.
Yes, thank goodness.
Yes.
Now, can you think of a time, we're going to go back before you lost your weight. What was it like? When did you really realize that I need to do something?
I really realized that last April 2009, and I knew that then I was going to have to do something to change my life, because I was waiting for the heart attack. I was waiting for the stroke. It wasn't a matter of if, but when. And I'm only 37, or at that time 36 years old, and someone 36 years old should not be waiting for a heart attack to happen. And I really began to think about that. And then I became senior pastor at my church in April of 2009. I knew then I was not going to be able to accomplish the things that God had for me to be able to accomplish as senior pastor at the weight and the size and the fitness level I was at then. I knew God wanted more from me personally, and He wanted more from the church.
And you obeyed and you listened.
And I obeyed and I listened. I knew that I couldn't stand up every week and ask people to develop disciplines in their life if I wasn't able to develop this discipline in my life.
Amazing. Very good. So you got that discipline in your life. You did the Total Solution plan. You lost 130 pounds. When did you notice, after losing the weight, that, you know what, I've achieved the Total Solution?
Just recently I've done a funeral for a gentleman, and it was on a Saturday morning. It was a weekend. I have to drive quite a distance to my church, and I noticed then, I can do this. I'm at a fitness level, I'm at a comfort level that I can accomplish these things. I noticed that then. Just this week, just today, I was setting up things at work, because I have 2 jobs, and I was noticing that at the end of the job I wasn't out of breath like I used to be. And even last summer, before I had lost all my weight, about 60 pounds lost then, I started noticing I had a shipment of Xerox paper come in, and I was able to put it all away in one afternoon, and I've never been able to do that in the past. I'm smaller now than I've ever been as an adult.
I think that brought up an interesting story at a golf course, didn't it?
Yes, just this past week I was at a golf course, and I play in a golf league, and a gentleman didn't play last year knowing that I was going through the program. Thought my partner had gotten a new partner this year for golf, and I said, well, he did actually get a new partner, but it was the same guy, and yes. So that was kind of neat. Now, it also happened on Saturday at the store. I ran into a teacher that I used to work with, and she got moved to another building, and she hadn't seen me and hadn't known I was doing anything, and she almost walked right by me without saying anything because she didn't recognize it was me. So that was kind of cool too.
I love stories like that. So people have noticed there's changes with you, and of course there's the weight changes. What kind of life success changes have you seen as a result of Total Solution?
This is a tough question, because everything in my life has changed. My entire lifestyle has changed. I bought a small car. I used to drive a big old car just because that's what I fit in, but I bought a small economical car. I drive that now, and things have changed. I can go to theaters. I can sit in a theater seat without having to worry about whether I'm into the next person or whether the arms are touching, and I've got room. I remember when I first became senior pastor, I bought a desk chair because the desk chair that was there didn't fit me. Now I'm swimming in the chair that I bought just because it was the size for that time. And just all kinds of things. Financially, things have changed. Emotionally, things have changed. Spiritually, things that are stronger I'm able to do for God, things that I couldn't do before just because I didn't have the energy to do it.
So if someone were to ask you that I need to lose weight, Rick, what would you recommend? Or is Total Solution really the solution for me? What would you say?
Total Solution is absolutely the solution. It is the place. It is the place to go. It is the place. It's a family-like atmosphere. It's, people come in. I think about the old TV show Cheers, when Norm would walk into the place and they would all yell Norm, and he would yell hello to everybody. It's the same thing here. I come in and everybody yells Rick, and it's just an exciting atmosphere. And yes, it's absolutely the place. The knowledge, the education that you receive here just is far beyond anything else. I thought I knew exercise, I thought I knew nutrition, but I had no idea of what I was doing.
All right. Well, thank you, and congratulations on being one of Lima's 2010 Superstars.
Thank you.